Hello everyone and welcome to episode 32 of the Dawn of MMA save here on the channel in WMMA 5, as it is our final chapter show for 1 versus Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. Sakuraba versus Gracie. It's gotta be this matchup as far as for the final chapter. Of course, here in the save, unfortunately, Sakuraba, he did not get to face Renzo, but if he could beat Royce here, and we could eventually bring Renzo back and have him, obviously, fight Sakuraba, that would be fantastic. But this card is actually pretty stacked. This is the first double title fight card, as far as Murray Bustamante taking on Kiyoshi Tamura in our main event. In our co-main event, Ramiro Sato looking to defend his championship against Rafael Cordero. As far as we have a champion and challenger as far as from Brazil on the card, and Murray Bustamante is looking to stop a very, very tough Kiyoshi Tamura on our main event. The returning Kiyoshi Tamura, who of course has been on an absolute tear. He beat Vitor Belfort in Pancrase. He beat Jan Lemolder. Before we left, he beat Eric Paulson. His only loss was to Renzo, and I feel like this is a great title fight for him. The opening card on the main card as well, or the opening fight on the main card is Mario Sperrer and Dan Henderson as well. So that's a fun cruiserweight bout for Murray Bustamante and Kiyoshi Tamura. 18-3, 13-1, some great records. One loss apiece in one. Of course, for Kiyoshi Tamura, that's his only loss in his career. But Murray Bustamante is the favorite at minus 580. A clear favorite, for sure. I mean, it's crazy again how his only loss is to Renzo, Gracie, and Ken Shamrock, and Masakatsu Funaki. Just wild to think, obviously, as of the past couple of fights, though. He's gotten some rear naked choke wins. He's actually been doing pretty well. There for a hot minute, he was only getting average and decent fights, but he's really turned that around. But Kiyoshi Tamura is going to give him some problems. I think as far as his catch wrestling is pretty solid. I think I don't think Murray Bustamante, I mean, his jiu-jitsu is way better, for sure. But I think the actual clinch up and grappling itself out of catch wrestling, Kiyoshi Tamura is probably going to be pretty solid. And I think he's going to be able to hold his ground for a little bit. But I think eventually, just Bustamante, he's just going to get after it and shoot any chance he gets, and it's eventually going to be too much for him. That's how I predict that fight. But Ramiro Sato, the Moon Wolf, taking on Rafael Cordero, making his debut in a title fight here as the favorite, the clear favorite too, which is crazy because they have fought once before at Shudo 28 in 1995, so it was a while ago. But Ramiro Sato won that fight by submission. Crazy how much of a favorite he is in this fight. He's been phenomenal in both one and Shudo. The amount of wins by submission he's gotten, I mean, he's won with the Achilles lock, a rear naked choke, Americana, armbar, heel hook, any type of submission damn near, he can get it. As far as he can get a submission, he's grappling up with somebody on their back, literally on the bottom, on top, inside control, just anyway. He can get it done. He will. He is incredible right now. He's on an absolute tear. Still not even 30 years old. But for Cordero, a hell of a Muay Thai fighter, though. He is going to be bringing it for sure. Now, he has been on a nice little run. But as far as the guys he's fought, it's crazy he fought Ken Shamrock. Ken Shamrock's a massive human being, so I don't really want to hold that against him. The rear naked choke loss to Ramiro Sato in 6 minutes is very, very telling, though. Especially in the Shudo fight, where there's, there's just one 15-minute, round. It's really nothing more you can really do. It's who is the better man, really, for those 15 minutes. And clearly, that was not the case. He did beat Yuki Nakai, and of course he beat Ryoki Kano, which even then, those two are not the biggest of names, but he at least beat them. He did knock out Kano with a knee. He usually has a good to great fight, though, so that's a big reason why we brought him in. Plus, because he's a former Shooto welterweight champ, and he was the Fighter of the Year in 1997. I think he's a great guy to bring in for that lightweight division. It's really coming together in a big, big way, and it just keeps on gaining more bigger stars with this edition. Horace Gracie in Kazushi Sakuraba. Sakuraba is the favorite. 6-2, 11-5. Kind of crazy. Sakuraba's almost fought as many times. Well, not close. It's 5-7, but still, it's kind of crazy how many times Sakuraba's fought compared to Horace in one, since they've, Horace was here from pretty much the beginning. He was, let's say he was on the first Gracie versus 1 card in October of 1995. Obviously, at one point, 9-0. Couldn't get that 10th win over Ken Shamrock, and pretty much was downhill ever since then. But he is coming off a win against Masatori Suda, so at least he's got that going for him. If he's going to get a win, obviously, the submission approach is definitely going to be it. He's won with a Dorsal Triangle, Kimura, an armbar, guillotine, rear naked choke. I mean, another guy that can just get it done on a lot of different ways on the mat. For Sakuraba, though, he, of course, just got knocked out by Chuck Liddell. That was a very tough loss for him, and he got choked out by Hickson way back. Well, not even way back, just last year in January of 98. So he's if he's going to lose, he's going to have to get finished. But you see here, if he's going to win, submission is probably going to be the way to go. He has not reached the scorecard yet in any of his fights, which is very, very impressive. He was 2 minutes away, not even 2 minutes, damn near a minute away against Jeremy Horn, but he got it done in his debut fight. Hasn't had a bad fight yet. He's Kazushi Sakuraba. He's the goddamn man. Very fun fight, though. We'll see. Obviously, it's not going to be going no 60 minutes like it did in real life. Morris Spear and Dan Henderson. Dan Henderson's the favorite. He's had a real tough go of it, though, in his debut. His first 3 fights, he's lost 2 of them. He's 3-2. He lost to Sakuraba and Jeremy Horn, of course, both by rear naked chokes. Which is interesting, because again, he's a fucking national caliber, literally Olympic level wrestler, and yet has been getting ate up on the ground on the old mat. And as for Morris Spear, he went the distance with Jeremy Horn, of course, got finished by Vitor, and then went the distance with Frank, which was for the belt at California Carnage 2. His wins are interesting. The Marco Huas fight was wild, since Marco Huas was fighting at 205. Alan Goes in his debut, I believe, was also that fight. I believe that was Alan Goes' debut, but it was definitely his debut, of course, for the Zen Machine. But this is an easy fight, I think, for Dan Henderson striking-wise, but he's had problems with other Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu grapplers. This is another one for him. Not an easy task for the way Dan has been fighting. For Frank Trigg, the undefeated Frank Trigg, taking on Cristiano Marcelo, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter, and a Carlson Gracie trainee, looking to get it done on the main event, the prelim, but a Lions Den member in Frank Trigg. Both guys, of course, coming in at 170. Trigg's the favorite. If Frank Trigg beats Marcelo here, he's either going to fight Mark Hughes, or not Mark. He's going to fight Matt Hughes. Obviously, Mark's a middleweight. But he's probably going to fight Matt, and the winner of that fight's probably going to take on Matt Serra. We'll see. As far as from that perspective. For Marcelo, though, 3-1. His one loss to Matt Hughes, so that's, again, that was his debut as well. If he wins this fight, he's also going to get the rematch with Matt Hughes, and again, the winner of that fight will take on Matt Serra. So, number one contendership fight, really, here. In our main event, the prelim, which is kind of wild to think, but this card is pretty stacked, so it is what it is. Bobby Hoffman and Carlos Barreto, heavyweight contest. Of course, Bobby Hoffman coming in at 265, and Barreto at 235. Giving up a lot on the weight is Barreto, but he is the favorite. It's a slight favorite. Barreto, this will be his 7th fight in 1FC, so definitely a vet. Bobby Hoffman, though, made his debut against Trey Tellingman, who is now gone. He's actually, I forgot Icon can now sign guys to exclusive deals, so when I saw the mail that it was like, oh, he's getting an offer from Icon, I didn't think about it, that it was going to be an exclusive deal. Which is fine, because he is coming off a loss, so we'll bring him back, obviously, if he gets some wins in Icon. But for Barreto, just lost to Alexei Oleinik, but he beat Heath Herring, which was a bullshit win. I definitely want to run that back. And the Pete Williams win, though, was definitely the biggest win, getting the win with a rear naked choke. Because that was, it's crazy he's won 2 fights by cut. Like, how lucky can you fucking get? But, yeah, I mean, this is really coming down to, I wouldn't say the winner's going to fight Heath Herring, but it's a good chance the winner's going to fight Heath Herring. Definitely Barreto is, but for Bobby Hoffman, he might as well, because that would definitely be a good step up for him. Our 2 debutees in the 1 FC department, and for Big Nog, just a debut in general, taking on Rico Rodriguez. It's a very, very tough fight for both guys. We're throwing them into the deep end early. Big Nog's giving 20 pounds up, but he's a Gracie Jiu-Jitsu guy, great stand-up fighter. Of course, Big Nog's the man. That's a very fun fight, and another great heavyweight joining the rankings. And for Jens Pulver, Little Evil, Jens Pulver, the one of 2 Benendorf, Iowa natives fighting on the card. He's taking on Mikey Burnett as 2 young American lightweights battling it out here on the prelim. Of course, Mikey Burnett has had a tough go at 2-5, but he just got his first win against Colin Mansour, which is not the biggest of wins, but he went the distance with Dean Thomas. Got finished 4 times in a row, 3 submissions, 1 TKO. He's fought some tough guys, though, and he's not had a really bad fight the entire time. The one decent one was Dean Thomas' split decision loss. But that should be a fun fight for both guys, and for Jens Pulver, he gets a huge test in his first fight here in the 1. Bustamante, though, looking to make his 3rd defense. If he is successful, it will be a record, of course. Bustamante's 2-1, though, against other Takada Dojo guys. And Bustamante is ranked higher, but they both have submitted through their last 5 opponents. I think it's going to be a good fight, and as far as from the grappling perspective. It's our co-main event for the 1 lightweight title. Mino Sato looking to make his defense of his lightweight title, which of course it should be his 2nd defense, but it's all fucked up. Rumino Sato, though, trains at Jitsu Gisaki Tokyo, which, of course, Cordero is 0-1 since he lost to Sato already. But this is his debut, and it's crazy how much Sato was the underdog in that fight. Sakuraba submitted 3 of his last 5 opponents. Sakuraba trained at the Takada Dojo. Overall record of 1-0 against other members of that team. 4-8 on the rankings as well. And Sakuraba's going to have a significant weight advantage in this fight. We are letting Hoist go in case he does lose. That way, if he does win, though, we can just easily re-sign him. But let his contract expire. Mario Sparrow, the Zen Machine, and Dan Anderson. That's crazy. He's got a 7-inch reach advantage. That's going to help out Mario Sparrow tremendously in that fight. Dan Anderson might be in trouble. He might be 1-3 in 1 FC. As Frank Trigg, though, the undefeated Frank Trigg and Cristiano Marcelo, Trigg's going to have the weight advantage. That's definitely going to help him out in the wrestling, and he's probably going to get the job done there. Bobby Hoffman, though, the truth. Bobby Hoffman taking on Carlos Barreto. He's got to watch out for the cut. Other than that, he should be able to pull off this victory, though. I think he's had a more impressive showing, even in his 1 fight, than Carlos Barreto has in his previous 6. For Suave, Rico Rodriguez and Big Nog, Antonio Rodrigo Noguera. Very close fight. Pro debut for Noguera. 1 debut for Rodriguez. Very, very much a coin toss of a fight. I would probably go with Big Nog, but that's just, off of Big Nog. The strength of Big Nog being the man. Little Evil, Jens Pulver taking on the East Side Assassin Mikey Burnett. Jens Pulver's debut. Burnett is the favorite. He's got the significant weight advantage as well in this fight. He's probably fighting around 165, maybe 170. Yamasaki's our referee, Mario Yamasaki, getting in here. Jens Pulver, again, fighting a little heavier. And here we go. Both fighters failed to land anything. There's a right cross that's blocked. Neither fighter has been able to land a big-time shot here, which is not great. There we go. Mikey Burnett at least tries to shoot and doesn't get the single leg. Got him against the ropes now. Now he's going to take him. Oh, my God. Jens Pulver stops that. Also stops that. That's crazy. There we go. He finally trips him down. That was just crazy. It took forever for Mikey Burnett to take him down, but he's finally got him down. Yeah, Jens Pulver's in trouble. But at the same time, really nothing really happening. So it's not been a tremendous fight already. Right cross lands hard, though. Oh, we rocked him with it. Another big right hook. Down goes Burnett. That's all it takes for Jens Pulver. Just 1 big shot. He's got the boxing background and back that up and gets the big knockout win. Tremendous stuff for Jens Pulver. Way to fight back and save that fight, because that was not going to be a good one by the looks of it. As Jens Pulver gets the win. As our next fight, Big John McCarthy, our referee for these two heavyweights. Big Nog, of course, the Brazilian, getting a big debut. Rodriguez trips him already. Oh my God, he's got his back. That would have been crazy if he just rear naked choked him right off the rip. Now he's got both hooks in. He's in deep, deep trouble. Jesus, Nogueira's still hanging on. They stand him up, which is insane. If Big John wasn't the ref, he probably would have been fucked up. But Rodriguez trips down Big Nog yet again. Oh, gives up side control. Oh my. Oh, actually, Nogueira's on top here. Holy shit. When did that happen? Was he the one who took him down? Did I misread that? Oh, yeah, he sure did. Wow. So, yeah, I completely misread that. So, he fires back the takedown. Got it tripped. Nogueira hasn't been able to do a whole lot. Big John's already gonna stand him right back up with the stall. 1-2 from Nogueira. Wow, Rodriguez is already tired. Not great. You still got 3 more 10-minute rounds, so that's not a great sign. Yeah, Big Nog, he's going to do something. As far as, I don't think the wrestling's going to get it done, unfortunately. Well, he's got him in the north-south, so this is going to help him out a lot. This Big Nog's going to make sure, oh my God, he's going to get him a crucifix. Now he's going to go for a mount, gives up his back. If he gets the hooks in, it's over. Doing a good job. Oh man, Big John stands him up again. That's got to be frustrating for Big Nog. Well, he takes him right back down. Now he's got side control. Looking for mount. Gives up his back again. He's just going to go for the rear naked choke without getting the hooks in. Holy shit. Rico somehow scrambles back to his feet. Now he hits a right hand, a straight right hand. Does Nogueira. Back into the pocket. Nice right cross. That's the thing. I mean, Big Nog, his boxing's so good. His jiu-jitsu's incredible. Now he sweeps him as well, so now they're back standing, and went for the big right, did Rodriguez, but he misses it. That's the end of the second. This has been a really good fight for Big Nog. He's been able to show off his shit. For Rico Rodriguez, I mean, a great first round, but he just got tired out, and now he's just pretty much stalling. Nice 1-2 from Nogueira. Another 1-2. Right hook misses. Yeah, Rodriguez is just exhausted. Just shot in for a takedown. Probably out of desperation, really. And trying to shoot it again. But Big Nog landed the straight right hand. Yeah. Oh, he gets the takedown. Even though he is very much tired. But I think it was just a ploy for Nogueira to go for an armbar from the bottom. Didn't get it, though. Oh, and he sweeps him, though. Yeah, I mean, Big Nog is going to give so many guys problems. His jiu-jitsu is just an elite level. His striking is very good. He hasn't been stopping a lot of takedowns, though, I will say that. But, oh my God, he's got side control now. Oh, never mind. It was Nogueira who, again, I keep on thinking that it's Rodriguez tripping him. But no, it's Nogueira this time. And yeah, he's back on top in side control. Another round where Rodriguez is just, he knows he's losing this fight. Gets caught with a straight right hand. Rodriguez gets a takedown. But at what cost? Because he's going to get caught. Oh, no. He's going to get caught with the armbar. He's going to keep on going for it. They stand him back up, and Rodriguez he's got nothing left. Just going to keep on shooting in on takedowns until something good happens. Not going to happen, though, because Big Nog's striking has been solid. He's been landing a lot of big shots. Oh, kind of a nice left hook here from Big Nog. They fall back into a clinch, and Nogueira trips him. Looking for side control, looking for mount. Oh my lord, he's got mount armbar. Wow, so that actually gets stopped. Big John's going to separate him. Countering is Big Nog here. Counters to the jab with a solid right hand. Yeah, Big Nog looked tremendous out there. Trips him as well to end out this fight. Obviously, he's going to win this one, but I mean, it would have been cool to see a finish. He threw a lot out of Rico. I will give Rico Rodriguez credit. He didn't get finished. I think a lot of guys would have been in that fight, but as Joaquin Gomez, our referee for this heavyweight contest, Barreto, of course, giving up about 30 pounds. We'll see how the Rio de Janeiro native does. Misses with the 1-2. Barreto with a 1-2, though. Barreto with a nice counter, the left hand. Barreto's counter-striking really, really well. Oh, now off with the counter, left hand. Guys are going for broke. They're swinging for the fences. Now neither fighter can really land anything, though. Nice 1-2 from Barreto again. Barreto is counter-striking at a nice clip. Hoffman, though, he's got the power to land one big shot. Hasn't worked out, though. Barreto's just been counter-striking away. Yeah, he's in deep shit. Oh, my. Yeah, he caught him, though, did Barreto. He's still upright. Big right hand. Trying to cover up still. I cannot believe, I'm about to say, Joaquin Gomez finally going to stop this fight. A little too slow, but Barreto gets it done. And, hey, he gets it done in the right way, too. He actually gets a finish. And he wants Alexei Oleinik. Again, he's going to be fighting Heath Herring. Joaquin Gomez is going to stay out there for our prelim main. Cristiano Marcelo, Frank Trigg. We don't get the strike that lands. 1-2 misses from Marcelo. 1-2 misses from Trigg. Yeah, Trigg avoids both of them. Now he's got a hold of him. Nice knee to the stomach. Judo throw. Beautiful stuff from Frank Trigg. Trying to go for some elbows. I love that. A little ground and pound potentially from Frank Trigg. But I think Marcelo's going to make sure that he's going to make him work hard and not be able to land any big-time shots. And that's been the case. They're going to stand him up. Left jab, right hand blocked. Marcelo, the left jab, and also right hand is blocked. Yeah, I mean, 2 jabs from Trigg. No really power behind him at all, though. Yeah, both guys are just swinging and missing and getting blocked. And yeah, this is what can happen when you got 2 grapplers and really not a great striker in between any of them, really. It's going to get a little ugly with the strike. So there comes Trigg, though, with a solid right hand off the counter. Yeah, Marcelo's starting to slow down. Nice straight right hand from Marcelo. Now Trigg gets hold of him. Again, if he slams him here, that's massive. Slams him, trying to scramble. Ends up in side control. Does Marcelo, so he ends up winning out in the scramble. Now he's looking for mount. Can't get it, though. And Joaquin Gomez is going to stand him back up, which is very, very tough because Marcelo was doing pretty well. He's trying to go for mount. He just couldn't get it done. Oh, he gets countered here with a right hand. Marcelo falling into a clinch. Now, as far as Marcelo is the tired one. Trigg is dirty boxing away. Now elbowing him now. Good shit. They separate him again. And Marcelo still trying to land some big-time shots. Not happening, though. Trigg comes in with the counter. Nearly fails to connect on the right. That was tough. 2 counter left hands from Trigg. Marcelo breathing very, very hard. Halfway point in the fight, I would say Trigg is winning, but it's not as, it is close. It is very much, pretty much on par with how the betting line is. Trigg, though, with a judo throw. He's gotten a takedown pretty much every round. He's looked really good once he gets in this opportunity, but once Marcelo starts to scramble, he ends up getting in top control, and now he's got side control off of that. So it's weird. Trigg's been able to take him down, but once he's down, he's in Marcelo's world. He's just been lucky he hasn't been caught with anything. But now Marcelo, again, trying to get side control. He does so, looking for mount. Oh, my God, gives up his back. Oh, my Lord, he might win this fight. Wow. Could not get the rear naked choke while having both hooks in. That's some great defense from Frank Trigg. That's crazy. 1-2 from Trigg after the left cross lands from Marcelo. Yeah, he did cut a lot of weight. So that's definitely affecting him now. Missed the jab, but next with the right hand, left hand. They fall into a clinch. This has been an interesting fight for sure. Marcelo has not been going away. He's been fighting hard. Trigg, there with some knees in the thighs. Left hand exchange. Left jab, misses the vicious right. They fall back into a clinch. Now Marcelo looking to trip him. Doesn't get it though. Got him up against the ropes. Another trip attempt that doesn't work out. Can't hit the right cross. Missed the jab. It's the right cross is blocked rather. Boy, they're just swinging and getting blocked or countered. It has just been ugly. They now fall into a clinch, and Marcelo's doing a good job. At least was doing a good job of stopping, getting wrestled around. But Marcelo still is fighting hard. I just don't think it's going to be enough, though, unfortunately, for him. And, in a grasp here, Trigg tries to He does, damn. He does get a takedown every round. Frank Trigg's going to get it done. I cannot believe Marcelo didn't rear naked choke him in the third, but that is the way it goes. That is a very tough loss because that was a winnable fight for Marcelo. Jamar Spare looking to get it done here in Brazil against Dan Henderson, who's looking to pressure away, take away maybe the reach advantage and get in close and strike with him, throw some uppercuts, and or maybe even just do a big right cross here that knocks him down, and oh my god, he's going to H-bomb him here, potentially. Yeah. And there down goes Spare. Yeah. That's what Dan Henderson does best. And he wants Vanderlei Silva. What a maniac. Our referee, Big John McCarthy, for Royce Gracie and Kazushi Sakuraba. Here we go. Royce Gracie. Looking for the trip. He's got the trip already. Sakuraba, though, oh my god, if he would have choked out Royce Gracie in Brazil, they would have had to burn the arena down. Looking to trip him here. Yep, got side control. For knee bar. Yeah, Sakuraba blocks it. Yeah, we're going to see a lot of submissions thrown a lot of different ways. And this is kind of the perfect referee for this fight, to be honest. Because they're going to make him stand up, and each guy's going to have to take somebody down. And so far, Gracie's done just that. He's thrown the Kimura and Americana. He's going to go for maybe something else again. But Big John's going to stand him up. And again, Sakuraba gets tripped, and an arm triangle gets fought off. A knee bar. It just rinse and repeat. Obviously a dominant performance from Royce Gracie so far, but the big thing is, can he get it done? He's got his back now. This is not good. Sakuraba fighting off the body triangle. Now he's got the body triangle. That's got to be it. Yeah. Well, way to go, Royce. You get it done. You win with a rear naked choke. As the underdog, too, and pretty dominant performance from Royce Gracie. I will give him that. He's not done. He's not done. We definitely need to sign him back and bring him back in as our co-main event light heavyweight title fight. Moonwolf, Romano Sato, and Rafael Cordero. Our lightweight championship fight. We'll see if the Brazilian get it done in his big debut. And already Romano Sato looking to take him down to the mat. But he's not budging. He's also got control of the clinch. And he's got him in a Muay Thai clinch now. Oh my. If he would have knee. Oh my lord. There's a knee to the face. I was about to say. If he can get a hold of him and knee him into oblivion, he will have a great shot here. A large gash above the eye. My goodness, has this been a fucking war already? And again into the Muay Thai clinch. Insane. Knee to the chest. If you would have had a Brazilian fucking Brazilian parlay tonight, as far well, if you didn't pick Mario Spare, I guess, but boy, it's been a great night for the Brazilians, though. And Cordero doesn't get the takedown, though. Sato trying to get out of it, but ends up getting caught in another Muay Thai clinch again. Huge knee to the stomach. I mean, Romano Sato clearly out of his element. The Muay Thai clinch has been phenomenal. The striking has been tremendous. He is just on another planet right now. And, oh well, there we go, though. Sato, about to say, he might finally get something going, but even the grabbing the leg doesn't land for him. And 1-2 from Rafael with Rafael rather. Always, again, he's Brazilian. The R silent. So Rafael Cordero is looking for the big 1-2. Fades the big right to the Sato. Jab and some sithering kicks to the legs. Trying to come in aggressive. Doesn't jump on the opponent with a combination here. Trying to take the initiative. Jabs wide, caught up with the right hook. 1-2. Sato fades to the big right. Yeah, big left. Nothing but air on the right. He's doing a very, very good job. And now, Sato again caught that leg. Doesn't get the takedown, though. And I would say another round, Rafael Cordero has been phenomenal. But Romano Sato, he's trying to outwork him. He's doing a pretty good job. He has not had a lot of success. He's been getting knee to oblivion. But I think he's tired him out. Maybe he's going to rope-a-dope him and be able to take him down to the mat finally in the second half of this fight. We'll see. But right now, oh, now Sato's getting tired. Oh, my lord. There's a stunning right hook. Down he goes. Looking to finish him with stomps and kicks, but he's going to hang on. He's actually going to get side control now. My, oh, my. Cordero is in the driver's seat. Looking for mount. Got it. Elbows here. Got his back now. If he gets the hooks in, it's over. He's hanging on, though. Sato's gonna hang on. Unreal. He's tired himself out now by fighting so hard, but now they've actually scrambled. Could not believe it. Caught him with a 1-2 or jab and a low kick. There's another jab and a low kick. Beautiful uppercut here. Another knockdown. Jesus, Murphy. I mean, there's one thing about Ramiro Sato. He is one tough son of a bitch, but he needs a finish now, clearly. And, again, Sato gets stuffed, and he now has a Muay Thai clinch and another sternum-crunching knee. I mean, this has been incredible. Rafael Cordero, I mean, the way he hits for somebody that's 155 pounds has been phenomenal. He is just fucking him up. It's also been crazy, though, he hasn't knocked him out yet either. I will say that, but he's just been kneeing away. Sternum crunching. Probably broke his ribs now. Crazy. He's still fighting. Another right hand. Somebody throwing the goddamn towel at this rate. I mean, this has just been nuts. He goes down again after a knee. And oh, no, he doesn't go down. He was just wobbling. Now, he's going for the Muay Thai clinch. Another knee to the chest. I mean, mercy. Jesus. Our new champion, and he's a violent son of a bitch. I mean, that was an onslaught. And here's a guy in Ramiro Sato who's went through people like a fucking buzzsaw, and he just got demolished. Impressive, to say the least, in your debut. And we'll see if he'll be back-to-back champs tonight. See if Bustamante can get it done. He already gets the takedown. Oh, well, again, Kishimura doing a good job. Doing a lot better than I thought he was going to do on his back. Now he's in north-south. Bustamante maybe trying to roll him over to his side. Yep, going for side control. Looking for a crucifix. Oh, I can't hook it, though. Looking for mount. Gives up his back. Oh, boy. Yep, that's it. He's got the hooks in. Oh, wow. Kishimura hanging on. Holy shit. Oh, wow. Bustamante, though, with the fucking ground and pound. Unreal. That Tamura held on. Did not expect that one goddamn bit. Oh, fast. Steps in fast. Clinches up with him. That's what I thought he was going to be able to do, is take him down. So he couldn't do that, and he also gets taken down. Oh, now he's got his back. Again, if he can get the hooks in. But at the same time, I mean, Tamura has fought that off before in the previous round. Yeah, finally they stand him back up. Bustamante says, fuck that shit. We're going right back down. Trying to pass. It's a scramble. Lord have mercy. Bustamante now trying to get something going, but it's a ploy. It's a scramble. He loses out on the scramble, which is really no surprise. First half has been all Bustamante. And another takedown. Yeah, Tamura's just trying to frustrate the shit out of him. Trying to do something. Trying to slow him down, wear him down. Anything he can for that moment of opportunity to get something going. Like that, potentially. Oh, but he gave up his back. And he's got both hooks in. That's got to be it now. Yep. Gets it done in the third round, does Bustamante. Kiyoshi Tamura bit off a little bit more than he could chew with this fight. Going for that scramble. He did, I mean, you know, again, as a plus 460 dog, I didn't think he was that much of an underdog, but he showed out. He showed out and showed up. Only 218 people, though, showed up for this one. Not great, but a hell of a fight, though. I mean, there were some great fights. Great fights. A lot of fun finishes. Kind of crazy. We had 2 finishes, and 2 of them were averaged, or not even, they're all finishes. 3 finishes. And one of them was even rated average. I thought the Royce Gracie Sakuraba fight was better than average, but yeah, and then Barreto winning as well. That was impressive. Of course, Jens Pulver, his knockout win was great. I mean, there were some good fights tonight. Some good fights, and we made a good bit of cash. Good stuff. Well, we'll see how our new lightweight champion does, though. I mean, he was fantastic. See if he can bring back Royce. Projected. Oh, that's right, because Icon signed him exclusively. I was thinking that his contract just came up, but no, that's what it was. Icon gave him an exclusive. So that's tough. Another icon guy that they steal from us. But, hey, listen, we didn't know. We figured, hey, maybe Sakuraba was going to beat him. You got to take that gamble sometimes. Yeah, Hoist is gone. Well, yeah, Trey telling when there's him leaving. Yeah, Sato. At least he didn't fight with a broken rib, but man, he got fucking demolished. That was crazy. Absolutely crazy. But our final card of the fucking millennium here, 1999. We're going to see Josh Barnett and Don Fry, and yes, you are reading that right. It is Shamrock versus Shamrock in our co-main event. Ken versus Frank at a cruiserweight fight at 205. A long time coming. A long time coming for that fight there. That's going to be a lot of fun to see who's going to win that fight in the Battle of the Shamrocks. Also, two giant motherfuckers in there at heavyweight. Simmy Schilt. Oh, the giant Gan McGee. A big motherfucker, Gan McGee. He's not used to being the smaller guy of the two, but he will be against Simmy Schilt, and then Pat Miletich and Jason Von Flue as well on that main card. I don't think we have, we have Mike Swick. He's going to make his debut, actually, against Dennis Hallman, and then Joe Hurley's going to take on Toby Mata. Will obviously be adding two more prelim fights to that card, and then it'll be the end of the 1900s. It'll be in the 2000s, the aughts, and we'll catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone.